beautiful bastards. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. And guys, the first thing today is I don't think that I can call you beautiful bastards anymore because apparently that and several other things I do are not, quote, advertiser friendly. I had heard murmurings, I had heard a few YouTubers talking about it, but we personally got hit with it yesterday. Yesterday's video, and most likely many in the near future, will not be monetizable here on YouTube. Based off of this update, it appears it's because I use what they call excessively strong language. And they're explaining they're doing it because they're just following terms of service. That YouTube reserves the right to turn off monetization if a video doesn't follow our guidelines, which it appears my dirty, filthy, horrible mouth does not. And the thing is, I will say, I love YouTube. Obviously, it looks like they're well within their rights to do this. It's their damn website. It is also incredibly fucking concerning. Many times on my show, I have to talk about things that aren't great, just horrible things. By taking away monetization, it is a form of censorship. Taking away the ability to monetize a video where you're saying things that they don't deem okay. That's been described as censorship with a different name because if you do this on the regular and you have no advertising, it's not sustainable. But like I said, YouTube is of course well within their rights. But what really bugs me about this is this was either a purposeful move that they did not give creators a heads up on because I've seen a ton of people complaining on it, or they're just asleep at the wheel. It is also a little bit concerning to me because yesterday's video, really the only things that were not advertiser friendly, not really much anything I said, but the stories I was talking about. With the video that social justice warrior screaming at a Lyft driver being incredibly rude. We talked about the news and featured the video that Chris Brown uploaded. It seems that by covering the real raw news story and not like watering it down, I got in trouble. That said, to the beautiful bastards of this glorious fucking nation, do not worry. Since day one here on YouTube, I've been on YouTube for a decade. I'm one of the earliest creators. Since day one, I've built my business out in a way that it would not matter if 100% of the people that watch me had ad block. It would not matter if YouTube stripped me of all my advertising. We will still make money. We will still be profitable. I'll still be able to make this shit. Why? Because of you. Every single one of you that buys the shirts, the shoes, just the random cool shit that we sell. All the people that also support the advertisers that I genuinely use and love and I pimp out on Twitter and all the other places. I'm a child of a broken marriage. I didn't know what it was to have a safe home, a safe refuge, so I've always been planning for my home to turn on. I'm hoping that's not the case here. I'm hoping that the video was incorrectly tagged like this because it had Brock Turner rape in the tags. Although if that's also the case, how the hell am I supposed to talk about news? But I've been planning for this since day one. Actually, update to this story. My producer just got off the phone with YouTube. Nope, this is 100% on purpose. Okay. Let's see if my videos just stop showing up in subscriptions anytime soon. Also, just looking through the past year of videos, I've been hit 12 times. And part of it doesn't seem to even be linked to the language. They have this in what's not considered appropriate. Controversial or sensitive subjects, even if graphic imagery is not shown. How are you supposed to cover news? Pretty much anytime we talk about a natural disaster, it's not thumb and title. We try and get people to donate money to help. What? Yeah, looking through these videos, a lot of people were saying, yeah, maybe it's just the tags. A ton of the videos being hit don't even have anything that could be construed as offensive in the tags. This appears to be a straight attack on the content of the video. I was kind of hoping those people were right. This could be the beginning of something horrible where I'm literally worried if this video is going to be shut down. Obviously, get the word out about this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, but be sure to follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Snapchat, or whichever ones you use. Because looking at what we have at hand, it looks like they're trying to push some of us off the site. Also, on a note, I saw a lot of people on Twitter saying, "Oh, Phil, start a Patreon. Let's just like self-fund that way." That's the last thing on my mind. This is a much bigger situation than me. We'll hopefully figure it out though. You know what, just to end this on a question, what do you think about this? Are there any YouTubers you watch that you are worried about now? You think that it's actually easily avoidable and you think that the YouTubers you do watch can conform to the changes? I'd love to know what you think. And from there, I want to share some stuff I love today, and today in Awesome, made possible by the new beautiful bastard tee. It's a shirt that announces to the world who you are and also makes it easier for other people that watch this stupid show to find you. But unlike the good way, like the, oh, we like the same thing, not the stalker kill way. I don't think. Guys, don't do that. Don't do the stalker kill thing. That's bad. But the good way, yes. That shirt is going to be available for the next 5 days, because why not? And the first bit of awesome comes from a YouTube channel by the name of Superfruit. If you're a fan of Pentatonics, you most likely already know Scott and Mitch. It's funny, but I'm also a little bit disappointed in myself because I didn't even know this channel existed until today. I love it. It's so good. Obviously, that's a little bit fueled by my fandom for Pentatonics, but still. Then I gotta give love to the Brave Wilderness channel. They put out a video yesterday that is blowing up right now. It's called It's Huge. Not about their penis. Giant Black Slug. It's fantastic. I'm now a new subscriber. And the last bit of awesome I have to share is this amazing body cam footage that came from police officer Dan Whitney. The video was uploaded to Police Activity, and it shows this officer getting the call, showing up to where this wreck was. There's a man who's trapped in the back, the car's on fire, the police officer does everything he can, and he gets the guy out just as the engine explodes. And it's made even more amazing because the other police officers that were on the scene said that the fire within 50 feet, it was just, the heat was unbearable. And the reason I showcase this is a lot of the stuff that we always always see in the news. It's always like police officer shot guy that's unarmed. It's very important to remember that there are police officers out there that do protect and serve. When we talk about stories that involve bad cops, the message shouldn't be that all cops are bad. It should be that we're highlighting this because this is not right. But with that, especially with how hungry the media is, it's very easy to forget these great guys. The amazing people that put themselves out there, they put their lives on the line for others. And of course, remember, if you want to see the full versions of everything I shared, the secret link of the day, anything at all, links as always are in the description down below. Then let's move on to what was going to be my first story today. It was the most requested story of the day. People asking me, to debunk this or tell me if it's true, Phil. The New York Times posted an article that's getting massive traction. So many people are talking about this. You're seeing the headline, average internet celebrities make $75,000 per Instagram ad and $30,000 per paid tweet. People are hitting me up like, Philly D, are you making $30,000 for a tweet? Here's a specific area getting a ton of traction. Captivate, a company that connects brands to influencers, says someone with 3 million to 7 million followers can charge on average $187,500 for a post on YouTube, $75,000 for a post on Instagram or Snapchat, and $30,000 for a post on Twitter. For influencers with 50 to 500,000 followers, the average is $2,500 for YouTube, $1,000 for Instagram, and $400 for Twitter. So what I will say is I've never personally worked with this company, but these numbers as described here, they're somewhat bullshit for several reasons. The first reason is that if someone is buying an advertisement based off of the number of followers or subscribers, that person is most likely getting ripped off. Phil, you have 4.5 million subscribers. Are you getting paid 180 plus K per spot? No, because the follower subscriber number is a bullshit inflated number. The only thing that actually matters is engagement. How many people are watching? How long are they watching? Are they leaving comments and liking and doing all the other stuff? There are people on Twitter that have 3.2 million followers and their tweets get like 30 retweets. If someone's paying 30K on that, you just got scammed. Now, if a video is going to get between 2 and 7 million views, then yes, you can say that that is a legitimate number. Like Kim Kardashian has 81 million Instagram followers, but she gets paid bank because she gets 12 million views when she posts an ad video. She literally has engagement that is in the millions. But your average internet celebrity, that they're not making that much money. When they post that diet poop tea thing, they're not making 75K from it. And the thing is, there are big deals that happen for the big guys. That is 100% true, but there are far more little deals. The reason being, let's look at your regular daily vlogger, right? Every time they post a video, sure, they're making AdSense, but they have an open spot for advertising. That open spot is called inventory. If you have a daily vlogger, that means they have 28 to 31 spots of open inventory every month. This allows the brands or the agencies that are smart to work down to a much lower price. In fact, if anything, I feel bad for like the mid-tier tubers because a lot of audiences think they're just making millions. And some YouTubers legitimately are. Sometimes the AdSense is that good for them. Like we're talking about accounts that get like 300 to 500 million views like a month. They're making money hand over fist. Then there's merchandise, other stuff. Like, yeah, there are legitimate YouTube millionaires. But your average internet celebrity, no. And I think that it's actually, it's a very harmful thing to spread to say that these people are making this much money. The more this spreads, the more that the audiences are going to resent that person, not specifically just because they make money, although there are some people that do resent creators for making a decent living. Because when people see this news, they're gonna go, wait, Joe Blow 217 who gets 50,000 views of video and he has like 500,000 followers, he's lying to me? He's trying to act like he has a normal income, but he's actually like a millionaire? This is close to saying the average musician makes $40 million a year just because there are some people that make $40 million a year in the music industry. There are people making that amount of money, but they are anything but average, and the people that are actually average get hurt by this news. So the summary of that is, yes, there is a lot of money out there, but the average guys, they're not making what it's being said. Then in not so awesome news, if you are a member of the cable TV industry, new reports are coming out that in just this quarter, 812,000 subscribers of paid TV canceled their service. At least one analyst calling this an acceleration and the biggest quarterly loss that we've seen. And it's more than just this quarter. The year over year, it's gonna be pretty scary if you work in TV. From the second quarter of 2015 to the second quarter of 2016, there are 1.4 million fewer paying subscribers. And of course, the change here is that people don't need cable TV that much anymore. You've got Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Sling is fantastic, HBO Now, CBS All Access, there's tons of things out there. And as long as there's an internet connection, pretty much everything that I own is now a TV. But even with all this news, I'm not shouting from the rooftops, cable TV's dead. There may be some companies that died during this change, but it's going to just force TV to evolve even more. I don't need 2,000 channels when I only on average use 5 to 20. No one likes bundling. I don't want 12 channels just because I want to also get Fox Sports 1. So annoying. Then in not so fantastic news, if you have a Dropbox account, they have been hacked. Reportedly 68 million Dropbox username and passwords were taken by hackers. So in response to this, earlier this week, Dropbox automatically reset passwords for anyone who had not changed their password since 2012, which sounds like an oddly specific group. Well, it turns out the reason for that is they were hacked hacked in 2012. So the usernames and passwords had kind of just been out there for around 4 years. That's like government agency response time. 4 years? But the real message here, other than what the hell, Dropbox, is that this is just another daily reminder that you should not use the same username and password for any two sites. And the reason for that is a lot of the time they'll hack a Dropbox, not because they actually want to see what the hell's in your Dropbox, but so they can go, okay, Philip DeFranco's account is I like big butts, I cannot lie 127 at gmail.com. That's his password. Let me see if that's also his YouTube account. Let's see if that's the same information for his bank account. Two different ways you can go about this is you can use a service like 1Password and have two-step authentication on pretty much everything. Or if you have some IDs in memory, just come up with 4 random words for each of your passwords. It'll be there in your head really quick. Banana bread, rock salt. That could be a password. Beauty pie, gay porn, banana. Whatever, use your imagination. If your information's not already out there, it will eventually be out there, so you just try and limit the damage. And that's actually where I'm gonna end today's show. And remember, if you like this video, you like what I do on this channel, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Just do it! But that said, of course, as always, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love yo faces, and I'll see you tomorrow.